We've had a lot of seriousness going on with the Russian-Ukraine war and so many other topics going on in the United States and around the world. Let's not forget about all the fun, interesting news. We live in a crazy cool world and there's always fascinating things happening every day. I reported on this last week and indeed this turned out to be true. 2 billion genetically modified mosquitoes are about to be released in the United States. Per Yahoo, scientists have been playing God with mosquitoes for a couple of years now. Back in 2021, a British company, Oxitec, released 750 million lab-modified mosquitoes in Florida. Now the company is gearing up to release another 2 billion genetically modified mosquitoes across more of Florida and California as well. Apparently, these are mostly male mosquitoes, and that's because only the women bite and draw blood. I think the fellows out there already knew that. With success of last year's Florida release, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, has approved Oxitec for additional releases in Florida Keys. The EPA has also approved a new program with the Delta Mosquito and Vector Control District in California. Furthermore, Oxitec says that it is reaching out to other state regulators to get the program running in more states too. Despite its size, the mosquito is the world's deadliest animal, and that's because this insect can carry multiple deadly and disabling diseases. So these genetically modified mosquitoes are supposed to help with reducing the harmful mosquitoes. Sounds like a movie to me. I don't know. And they said mostly male, so that means there will be genetically modified female mosquitoes flying around biting your ass? I don't know. Man. And did you hear about our crazy sun? The sun blasted plasma 2.2 million miles into space in its most enormous eruption ever. Sometimes the sun seems like a mystical glowing orb. Then it turns into a fire-breathing beast, and the dragon was really unleashed when the ESA's solar orbiter recently caught our star bleaching hot plasma 2.2 million miles into space. The largest eruption ever. It sounds like there's been eruptions this big before, but never recorded so clearly. Let's just hope these eruptions stay far away from Earth. I'm sure we've had bigger ones, just not recorded. I wonder what would happen with all the humans walking around and our population this big. What if we got hit? Would we be okay? What about all of our electronics? Would this send us back to the Stone Age? Scientists might have finally figured out how our memories work. So maybe as long as we remembered how to build everything, we'd be fine if the sun hit us with one of those plasma blasts. Anyways, researchers might have figured out how our brain makes memories. A group of researchers with the U.S. National Institutes of Health, the NIH, published a new study in Nature's Neuroscience. In it, they say they have identified and observed specific brain cells responsible for creating and storing human memories. Figuring out how memories work could give us a greater understanding of how our brain operates. These boundaries are thought to trigger changes in how our memory is stored, as well as how our brains mark the beginning and the end of a memory, or files that are stored. The researchers hoped it would give them a solid look at how memories work. They showed the patients 2 types of clips, which they referred to as soft and hard boundaries. Soft boundaries featured transitions to new clips that continued the same story. For example, a baseball pitcher throws the ball and the batter hits it. The next clip might then show another player chasing the ball through the outfield. Hard boundaries were triggered by starting one clip and then changing to something completely different in the next clip. They looked at the brain activity recorded during each transition to see how the brain would handle it. Boundary cells reacted to both hard and soft boundaries. However, the event cells only responded to hard boundaries. This showcased the difference or the different parts that each cell plays in how our memories work. Brain emulation, anyone? Just another step closer to creating artificially intelligent beings, it sounds like to me. I don't know. Hey, please hit that like button, subscribe. I know it's annoying, and of course my voice goes out right at the end, but I'm going to roll with it. So please hit that like button, subscribe. I'm really counting on everybody to help me get this channel growing. If you haven't already, share it with some friends and some family. It's free. The RooneyBin edition, J. Rooney Show.